Hi everyone, welcome back to another Wednesday homework lab. Today we'll be learning some piano and some music theory. Alright, so for the little ones, let's get started with our song. Today we've got Carry Me Back to Old Virginny. It's a bit of a complicated song, but you can do it, I'm sure. Let's just take it step by step. First, let me play it to you. We're using both hands, right and left, and we are going to be using them a lot. Let's count to 4 and start. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now you see, kind of complicated, but we can do it. Let's just focus for now on the first line, okay? Let's just work one line per time. All right, so here we have got the time signature, which is 4/4. That means 4 beats per bar, okay? Every bar has 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 beats per bar. Now, the first bar is using only the right hand. You can see there's nothing here. It's just a semi-brief rest for the whole bar. So nothing on the left hand, nothing with the left. Let's just focus on the right for now. So the right hand is doing some notes. It's playing some notes. We got E first, and then we got F. All right, E 2 times, and then F. As you can see, E, it's a crotchet, so we only hold it for 1 beat. That means, okay. Let's move on. We've got a minim again. E. This is 2. So far we got 1, 2, and 3. The same note. Okay, 2 and 3. With that note, and beat number 4 is an F. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let me play that for you. It's E, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to hold E for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's keep going. Now we've got E again on the next bar. That's a dotted minim. Dotted minim, hold it for 3 beats. So dotted minim for 3 beats, that's E again. So 1, 2, 3. And beat number 4 falls on a D. So beat number 4 on the bar would be D. 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play. So far we've got this bar and this bar. Only right hand so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now look what happens here. Here we got with the right hand a middle C for 2 beats. That's beat number 1 and 2. And then for beats number 3 and 4, beats number 3 and 4, we'll be using the left hand for the first time. And that's A with the 3rd finger down here. Okay, remember, left hand always plays from middle C downwards, and right hand middle C upwards. And we hold the keyboard like this. Okay, so that bar, the whole bar would play 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so far from the beginning, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the last bar of the first line, it's basically only left hand, and we've got 2 notes, G and middle C. So G is a crotchet and middle C, it's a dotted minim. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, this is beat number 1, and with the dotted minim that holds for 3 beats, we got beats 2, 3, and 4. You see? 3 bits. So let's play the first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. One more time. You can pause the video. Okay? Pause the video and practice. I'll do it one more time, very, very slow for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay, pause the video and practice. Did you pause it? Pause it now, come on. All right. Okay, are we back? Okay, so let's go with the second line now. Second line. Second line starts on a G with a left, and that's beats 1 and 2. As you can see, it's a minim, 1 and 2 beats. Then beats number 3 and 4 are taken by 2 crotchets on the right hand, C and D. So this bar in total, the whole bar, would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Let's go with the next bar. Next bar is super easy, couldn't be easier. It's just 4 crotchets, that means 4 beats. And we play them only with the right hand. So E, E, F, E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. The next bar is again 4 crotchets, 2 with the right and the next 2 with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last bar of the first part of the song, it's a semi-brief with the right hand, and we hold it for 4 beats. It's D, finger number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the song is divided in 2. The first bit, which goes from the beginning until the middle of the song, and then the second bit, which goes from the middle of the song until the end. Today we'll only do the first beat of the song. Okay, so I hope you practice a lot with the first beat of the song. Okay, first part. Okay, let's play it again, very, very slow from the very top. Only the first half of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So pause the video. Pause it. Go ahead, pause it. Okay, did you practice? Cool. Let's just play it one more time to see if you can match the speed and in which it's supposed to be played. There you go. It is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Try to get that speed, and then we can move on to the next part of the song. But today, that's enough. So, well done. Now, for my piano beginners, for my students, we have been playing the waltz for the last weeks, the last 3 weeks, I think. And this week we've already started with a song, very, very famous song that's based on a waltz, and that's La Donna Mobile, on a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so very slow for you. Okay, that's the very first part of the song. Okay, then there's another second part which we'll learn soon. So, okay, so I told you already this week how the song was. Remember, first is left hand. We are doing the basic rhythm of the waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And lucky for you, we're only using 2 chords. C major and G major. Okay? So that's very easy. It goes C major one time and then G major one time. And then there's another phrase that answers to that one. And that is G and C. It's always like that. C and G, and then G and C. It's like coming back. Well, from C to G, from G to C. From C to G, from G to C. Okay? But it's not as simple as just playing the chord. It's actually doing the waltz rhythm. Performing the waltz rhythm with 1, 2, 3. Okay? So remember, using fingers 5, 3, and 1, we are playing the waltz with that. So beat 1 will go with the pinky, and beats 2 and 3 with finger 3 and the thumb. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. Then when I go to G, it's the same. We take the 3 notes of the G chord and we do the same. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In this particular song, the chords are only played one time. So okay, that's why you gotta repeat one time and again and again and again. So C to G, again G to C, and again C to G, and come back G to C. Pause video and practice for a little bit, and once you get this, then we can move on. Pause the video. Go on. Pause it. Alright. Are you back from practicing? Can you perform properly? Alright, awesome. Now, let me teach you the right hand. The right hand goes like this. Let's try to move, instead of starting on middle C. By the way, the left hand was not from middle C. It was from a lower C, okay? Instead of starting on middle C with the right hand, let's go to a higher C up here, okay? So we have space to move from one place to the other, like that. Okay, so the first half of what I'm trying to teach you is 2 sentences. This is the first one. Okay, and this is the second one. Great. Now let's take it slowly. First sentence starts on E, okay, with middle finger. 1, 2, 3, and then I do G, F, D. Okay, again. E, 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 G, F, D. Again. E, 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 G, F, D. Cool. And that sentence goes with the left hand like this. Alright, I already did C and G, only with that sentence, you see? Remember, I play E when I'm playing the C chord, and then as soon as I'm pressing G here with the pinky, I'm already on the G chord. Okay, again, E, 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 and then G chord. Alright, second sentence starts on D, just what I left. I left on D, so I start on D now. And this time it's D, 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 F, E, C. It's just like the last sentence, but everything is one key down. And the right hand, the left hand, sorry, does the opposite. Goes from G to C. So Okay, so I'm playing G when I'm playing the D 3 times. And then as soon as I'm pressing F, I already went to C major. So this is how it sounds, both parts. Great. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me play it again. Okay, now the second part I will teach you next week. Okay, so for now practice a lot with this first part. Needs to sound like that. That's the proper speed. Okay, so go ahead and practice. Pause the video. Pause the video and practice. Go ahead. Okay, now you're back. I hope you can. Alright, I hope you can do that. Even slower if you want. Don't worry, don't need to rush. Okay, and for my theory students, we have got something that we've been working on this week, and that is the key signatures and how to write them. Okay, let me just adjust the size of my brush. All right, so let's talk about sharps. Okay, the sharps are, the order of the sharps until 4 sharps are, as we know, F, C, G, and D. F, C, G, and D. Okay, and there's only one proper way to put these notes as sharps on the key signature. It's only one way. F always goes up here, all right, and it's always the first one. Don't do it down here, please. No, 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 that's not correct. It's always going up there. Now C will go just a bit down. It's always up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so C, it goes there. It doesn't go down here on that middle C, no. And also always next to it. It doesn't go below it, okay? It doesn't go before F, it always goes after F, okay? After F. Now G, so we go from F to C, going down, and then we go up to G, to this G up here. You see on that space, imaginary space, okay? That's where G goes. Doesn't go down here, not at all. I know that's G as well, but it's not how we write it, okay? Cool, and it doesn't go here above C, no, it goes next to it, so it's the next one. So first we go F, then we go to C, and then we go to G, okay? It's just like how we write, going from left to right, okay? And the last sharp is D, and D goes on this D, okay? So as you can see, they are mainly at the top part of the stave. They are not down here, okay? Now on the bass clef is it's the same, only thing we're moving down two steps, right? Because F on the bass clef is not on the top line, it's on the 4th line from the bottom. So this goes here, then C down here. You see how it's F, then down to C, then up to G, which is here on bass clef, and then down again to D, which is here on bass clef. Cool. Now we got the sharps. Okay, that's the proper order of the sharps. Now, this means if we got 4 sharps, then this means we are on an E major. It's the E major key signature when it has 4 sharps. Or it can also be C sharp minor, right? So E major, you see, E, then an F sharp, G sharp, I know G sharp is not the one after F. That doesn't matter. On the piano, on music, the scales are played in different order. The sharps are on a different order sometimes, but don't worry about that. You need to know the order only for the key signature purpose, to write the key signature properly. So, on E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. Okay, and C sharp minor is the same. We only think we start on C sharp. Sorry. C sharp minor. Okay. It also has a C sharp, a D sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. Okay. All right. Now what happens if I take off? I take one sharp off. Taking from the treble clef, also from the bass clef, same thing. Well, that sharp was D, right? We don't have a D sharp anymore. Now we got three sharps. For three sharps, this is how we write the key signature with three sharps. And three sharps, what do we have? A major. A major starts on A with C sharp. Then I find F sharp and G sharp. Or we can talk about F sharp minor, which is the relative minor. The same amount of sharps, okay? Yeah, you see? F sharp minor. Cool. Now what happens if we take off the G sharp? No G sharp anymore, and we only got two sharps, and this is how we write the key signature of, you guessed it, D major has two sharps. D major, D, it has F and C. You see, F and C, F sharp and C sharp. And also we got B minor, that's the relative minor. Relative minor, yes? Yeah, B and then C sharp, then we go through F sharp. Great. And what happens if we take off another sharp? We take it off. And here we've got the G major key signature. G major with only one sharp, F. Here, F. So G major, F sharp. You see, only F sharp. And that's how we write it. We don't put the F sharp here on the key signature. I told you already, this is the only place where it can be. Up here. In the case of the bass clef, up here. And what's the relative minor? E minor. E minor starts on E and has an F sharp. There we go. Okay. Alright, that was all for today. And that's all we've studied this week in our lessons. And so, I hope you enjoyed it, and it was a really good recap for you. And please watch the video, pause it as many times as you like, and practice. And also please leave any comments below. So leave any questions you want answered, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Okay, and see you next week. Bye bye.